In this PowerPoint, we will go over key aspects of the ePortfolio process for fall 2014. Detailed instructions for your ePortfolio are available in the comprehensive guide to ePortfolios found on D2L. The ePortfolio support faculty for fall 2014 is Dr. Simone Conceição. Technical support will be provided by Departmental Graduate Assistant Anita Samuel. She will also work on scheduling the presentations. To begin the process, you need to register to present the ePortfolio. You can do this at the web address presented here. Your ePortfolio should be submitted to the D2L Dropbox by midnight on November 7, 2014. Oral presentations will be scheduled for November 14, 2014. At the end of October, Anita will send you emails to schedule the presentations. You can choose to present face-to-face, over the phone, or via Skype. You will be presenting to 2 faculty examiners. Soon after your presentation, you will be informed about the status of your ePortfolio, whether you have passed or need to redo it. Your major contact person for the ePortfolio will be your advisor. You should work closely with them in selecting appropriate artifacts and writing your reflections. Please contact your advisor at the earliest so that you have enough time to work on your ePortfolio and in order to avoid any major mishaps. The ePortfolio consists of the following documents: your resume, 6 artifacts, 6 reflections, 1 summative reflection, and 1 PowerPoint presentation that you will use during your oral presentation to the faculty. Your ePortfolio needs to highlight your learning in 6 key areas called outcomes. There are 6 identified areas for adult and continuing education and higher education respectively. You will find this list in the comprehensive guide to ePortfolios on the D2L site. Each outcome has recommended courses and course goals associated with it. For example, in adult and continuing education, outcome 1 is nature, function, and scope of adult education. You have 5 recommended courses next to it. You can choose an artifact from any of these courses. An artifact is work you have done in these courses that shows your achievement of the outcome. So it could be a paper you submitted for course 605 or 757, etc. It could be a presentation you did in class. Your advisor will be able to advise you on the appropriacy of your choice of artifact. You can also choose an artifact from another course, which is not on this list, as long as the artifact clearly shows your achievement of outcome 1. In addition, your advisor should approve the choice of that artifact. For higher education, outcome 1 is History of Higher Education Systems in the US and Abroad. You can choose an artifact from any of these courses. An artifact is work you have done in these courses that shows your achievement of the outcome. So it could be a paper you submitted for course 557 or 702. It could also be a presentation that you submitted as a part of your coursework. Your advisor is the best person to tell you what can count as an artifact. You can also choose artifacts from courses that are not on this list as long as they show achievement of outcome 1. Again, this is something that you need to discuss with your advisor. In total, there are 6 outcomes. For each outcome, you will have one associated artifact. You can only use an artifact once in your ePortfolio. For example, if you have used your final paper from 757 for outcome 1, you cannot use that paper again in your ePortfolio. However, you can choose another assignment from 757 for another outcome. You can also choose papers that were worked on collaboratively as a part of a team project. Select your artifacts carefully. They need to represent achievement in the associated outcome. Again, please choose your artifacts by consulting your advisor. Every artifact needs a reflection. Hence, you will have 6 reflections. Each reflection should address the following points: why the artifact was selected, alignment of the artifact to the outcome, impact on your continued learning for professional development, evidence of artifact use in professional practice, and changes resulting from the experience. There is a sample template document available in D2L. You can download it and use it to complete your reflections. Your reflection is not a summary of your artifact. It needs to clearly describe why you have chosen this artifact and how this artifact aligns with the outcome, in addition to its use in professional practice and impact on your continued learning. If you have any doubts about how the reflection should look, you can always ask your advisor to glance through one of your reflections to make sure that you are on the right track. Remember that it is important to cite any concepts or theories learned in the courses based on the outcome. Your citations and references should all be in APA 6th edition. If you have any doubts about this, the UWM Writing Center can help. They also schedule online appointments and you can work with them remotely. All your reflections need to be 3 to 6 pages long. Do not exceed this. This page count does not include the title page and your references. Finally, you will need a summative reflection. This is a 3 to 6 page document which is a synthesis of your learning, and it showcases your growth through the program. It will also include your statement of philosophy of adult education or human resource and development or higher education administration. It is important that you use theories to substantiate your claims. If your reflections lack theoretical basis, you will be asked to redo them. On the day of the oral presentation, you will be scheduled 30 minutes. You will present your PowerPoint summarizing your ePortfolio to 2 faculty advisors. The PowerPoint is only 5 slides, including a title page and references if you include them. You will present for 15 minutes, followed by a Q&A session from the faculty for 10 minutes. Faculty will pose questions on your various artifacts and reflections and the theories. You will then be asked to step out of the room, and after a 5-minute deliberation, you will be informed whether you have successfully completed the ePortfolio or if you will need to redo it. Please start working on your ePortfolio at the earliest. The more time you spend on it, the better. Technology is not always reliable, so you do not want to be left facing last-minute issues. If you have any questions about how to create the ePortfolio in D2L, contact Anita directly. You can also schedule web conference sessions via link with her where she will walk you through the process. All the best.